significant battlefields. Automotive specialist Hariba Myra wants to build a test facility for driverless cars on land it owns near Hinckley.
But that land is part of the Bosworth battlefield, where King Richard III lost his crown and became the last English king to die in battle. And as Callum Watkinson reports, historians are fighting to save the land from development.
It's a fitting place for a clash between history and technology. The field where the Tudors took the crown from the Plantagenets, who had ruled for 300 years. Hariba Myra already has a large test centre for self-driving cars, but its plan to build a new track at the edge of Bosworth Field has put this company of the future on a collision course with the custodians of the past.
I was rather dismayed to hear about these plans, because where they're seeking to build is really a crucial part of British history. Bosworth is one of our two most important English battlefields, along with Hastings. It's where history was made, it's where Shakespeare was inspired, and so this is somewhere that should be preserved and treasured, not chipped away at by development proposals like this.
Myra claims the new track will create more than 1,900 jobs and safeguard 25. They must satisfy councillors, however, that public benefit will outweigh the damage to the site.
Where this is going to be built is actually a key part of the battlefield. It's where Henry Tudor approached the battlefield, and it's probably where he first caught sight of Richard III. So it's right in the middle of things. And indeed, the spot where we think that Richard III may well have been killed is only about 200, 300 yards away from it.
Richard III's bones lay for centuries under what would become a car park. Now it seems the spot where he was so famously unhorsed will give way to the car.
Well, we can cross to Callum now, who's waiting for that meeting, that council meeting to start. Callum, what's likely to happen at that meeting?
Well, the council's head of planning has put together a fairly extensive report recommending to the planning committee that they pass this proposal. Tonight they will meet, they will hear all the arguments for and against, and then they will vote on whether they are minded to reject it or whether they're going to accept it. If they do, it will be on a number of conditions also in this report, one of which says that no development shall commence on site until a programme of archaeological work and targeted archaeological investigation, which should include, it says, the use of battlefield-specific metal detecting. So the council is taking seriously the heritage of this site, but it also has to take seriously the potential creation of almost 2,000 jobs.
Callum, if the council do approve the plans tonight, is that it? Is that the final outcome?
Yes, I think so. There is, in theory, still recourse to a judicial inquiry if someone feels that a planning application hasn't been handled correctly, but I don't think that any of these historians, passionate though they may be, are going to take it that far. It does seem that everybody from the local parish council to Historic England themselves are agreed about the potential economic benefits of this plan. We'll know the result in just a couple of hours, and we will bring you that on our programme later on tonight.
Okay, Callum, thank you. You're watching ITV News Central.